Welcome back to Selhurst Park for the first time in the 2021-22 season. Midweek football for you from South London with a new look Crystal Palace side in more ways than one. The commemorative 160th anniversary kit gets a run out this evening for the first time, but more importantly, it's a chance for the Patrick Vieira era to get well and truly underway with the first outing back home at Selhurst Park, and even better, it's in front of a vocal home crowd. Morgan receives the throw and now a chance to cross from that far side. The header gets up and it's cleared off the line in the end. Well, Palace looked in real trouble there, and it was James Tompkins again in the right place at the right time. And here come the visitors again through Famewell. Back to McGillivray. Rakl-Sakyi this time putting the pressure on. He's forced a loose pass back to the goalkeeper and he puts the pressure on again, and Rakl-Sakyi has forced the opening goal. And that was just sheer persistence, pressing from the front, and Palace go 1-0 up, and it's an unusual goal, but it's one that Patrick Vieira will be immensely satisfied with, because Rakl-Sakyi has created that all by himself. 1-0.
Well, this is playing around at the back with the ball. Goalkeeper takes his time. Jez puts a bit of pressure on. Takes his time. Now all of a sudden puts the goalkeeper on the wrong foot. And the goalkeeper wants it on his right foot. It's played back to him on his left. He has to then take a touch to his right, and he just exposes himself to being blocked.
Here is Jesurun. His pass is loose, but it's fallen on the edge of the area. And now a chance at the far post, and it's almost turned in. And it was a block in the end. And plenty of bodies forwards. Cross comes in short, it's into the middle, and it is the equaliser. And Palace will be questioning how that was allowed to go all the way through. It looks like it's Jayden Stockley who's claiming the final touch, but it is Palace 1, Charlton 1.
Well, what we can say is their delivery has been, as I said before, excellent. Nobody's in front of the near post here. That is a crime in itself.
Out to the goal scorer, Rakl-Sakyi again. Infield towards Jordan Ayew, who's done well to spin away from the defender. Here is Jordan Ayew. Straight at the keeper in the end, but he did well to fashion the space there because it wasn't an easy chance. Vennings back to Jason Pearce.
That's a good move, that is.
Pearce's ball forward is a good one, and the chest down and then the volley. And it was the right idea, but he's standing over this free kick here. Plenty of Palace bodies forwards. It's towards the far post. It will drop for Tompkins, who shoots on the volley, and now the rebound will strike the crossbar, but the flag's gone up. Rakl-Sakyi turned it home, but it was Kuyata who was offside from the initial Tompkins shot. Well, Palace step up once again, and here's Jeff Schlupp, and now there are Palace bodies pouring forwards. Rakl-Sakyi's screaming for the ball, and he's stayed onside here. Rakl-Sakyi. Mateta was sliding in, and somehow the ball didn't end up nestling in the back of the net.
Oops.
McGillivray's clearance is not convincing, and Street is underneath it. Riedewald does well to leave it for Mateta, and Mateta has Banks in behind, and Banks shoots, and Banks makes it 2-1, and Crystal Palace retake the lead. And that is deserved for Scott Banks, who's worked hard all evening.
Very good play, seized on an opportunity, and here we go, once again, on the press, poor clearance, and now Rob Street plays the part. That's a good dummy. Mateta does well. Banks is on the right-hand side, lots of space, nice and composed, relaxed, didn't snatch at it, side foot through the ball, pleased for him. He'll really enjoy that.
Now Yak, beaten to the ball. Chance for Charlton to break forwards here. They have numbers forwards, and it does come to the attacker to volley home to make it 2-2. And Palace were really caught cold there on the break, and Charlton for a second time have levelled this game.
Well, it's a good break from Charlton, but obviously it's a mistake.
The referee's looked at his watch, and he's seen enough. That is full time. Palace 2, Charlton 2. Crystal Palace were twice ahead in this game, first through Jesurun Rakl-Sakyi in the first half when he charged down the Charlton goalkeeper Craig McGillivray. Charlton managed to pegged them back before half-time through Jayden Stockley, and then in the second half Palace took the lead once again. This time it was another academy youngster, 19-year-old Scott Banks, with a great finish from the right-hand side of the penalty area. But a Charlton break-up field allowed another equaliser, and it has finished here. Crystal Palace 2, Charlton Athletic 2, in front of the fans at Selhurst Park, who warmly applaud Patrick Vieira as he salutes them for the first time as Palace boss.